Welcome to Starcast Northside. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, and we have another great show this week. Tonight's a big one for the North High basketball programs, hosting 4 conference games against Council Bluffs Abraham Lincoln. The girls' JV plays at North at 4 with the varsity girls following. The JV boys take on the Lynx with the varsity boys concluding the contests. All these players wouldn't be successful in the court if they weren't focusing on staying healthy. Here's Keenan with some tips.
There are many athletes here on the North Side. One of the most important aspects of being an athlete is staying healthy. From eating right to injury prevention, staying healthy can be a full-time job. But many athletes struggle to do just that. To help with this, Starcast talked to CNOS professionals Brandon Morrell and Brad Keene to create the top 5 tips to help athletes of all ages stay healthy. From elementary school to our varsity team members to our most active teachers, these tips contain good advice for everyone. The first tip on our list is staying hydrated. Hydration is vital in keeping your body running to its fullest ability. You should try to get about 2 liters or 8 cups of water a day. This hydration should help prevent cramps, fatigue, headaches, and improves everyday bodily functions. Use this rule of thumb. If you feel thirsty, that's your body's way of telling you you're already behind on how much water you need. So grab a cup of water every now and then throughout the day. Our second tip is keeping a healthy diet. Eating right is essential to getting your necessary daily nutrients. Let's say you're a little low on potassium. Getting up and down the court without cramping might be a little difficult. Too much sugar in your lunch? You're going to feel a mid-afternoon crash, causing your practice to be a lot harder than it needs to be. What you put in your body determines what you'll get out of it, so it's important to make sure you're feeding it the right mix to get the most out of it. Our third tip is getting a good night's sleep. After a day of hard-working physical activity, your body needs a time to rest. Brandon Morrell recommends that you get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep a night. Getting your hours of sleep is necessary for your body to be at the best of its abilities. When you are sleeping, this is the time for your body to recover and get itself back to peak performance. Not only does a good night's sleep help physical recovery, it also helps mental performance, which translates to greater success in the classroom. Our fourth tip is getting a good warm-up before any physical activity. Before a workout, it's important to do some sort of dynamic stretching. A lack of warming up can likely lead to pulled or strained muscles. Because of this, it's good to get your muscles warmed up and ready to go before any vigorous activity. Dynamic stretches can greatly help with this. Dynamic stretching is when you are finally moving your body while warming up. High knees, butt kicks, jogging, karaoke, and jumping jacks are all good examples of dynamic stretches that can help loosen and warm up muscles without overstimulating them. Static stretching, which consists of stretches such as sit and reach, butterflies, and standing toe touches, should be done after an activity is done to help cool down. Contrary to popular belief, static stretches should not be done before working out. Doing static stretches before working out can often lead to negative effects and even lead to pulled or strained muscles. If you follow these tips, it should help you stay in the best condition possible for performing at your peak. Reporting for Starcast, this is Keenan Hajdawi.
Speaking of tips, semester tests are coming up, so remember the tips for good testing. Study and be prepared, get a good night's sleep before testing, and be sure to eat a good breakfast. A great part of our community is the diversity. With so many cultures present, North High is one of the most diverse schools in the state.
There are several kids at North High School whose second language is English. About 30 of the kids who are still learning English go to an ESL program at the downtown building.
I've been at North High almost 20 years. I went to North High. It's very different than when I went to North High in the late 70s. We had very few languages other than English. One of the biggest changes about the number of students is the diversity we have of languages, or that is the biggest change I've seen.
In our school, we have about 13 languages spoken. Our population of ESL students, that's English as a second language, we also call them English language learners, ELLs, is over 300. I think it's like 303, more or less. For our district, we have about 2,700 English learners.
Aquí en la North High,
¿Qué lugares quedan en?
New Goy Girl.
Estando juntos somos una familia.
Cosa o qué marco.
North High jedham anaaf filatamaadha.
Our diversity is present in all activities. One of these activities is band. Come watch their performance tonight right here at North High at 7 o'clock. The band members have an opportunity to try out for a more edgy group of musicians, the jazz band.
North High has a long and proud history of jazz. and over the years, that pride has remained the same. Building up off of last year's success, North High gets ready for a new year with new hopes.
Last year, I think every single competition we went to regionally, we got first place and or second place, which was pretty awesome considering there's some really good bands that are around here. And then we went out to state last year, and we also got second place at state. So I mean, it's first or second place was what we got last year, which is pretty remarkable.
Jazz members are excited for this year's competitions.
Well, I'm hoping we make it to state, but you know, I'm excited for pretty much all the competitions. I think we'll do good. I'm really excited for the season.
It takes a lot of hard work, dedication, and practice to be in either of the jazz bands.
So let's go good, you know. It's fun except for waking up at 6, and I enjoy it.
Well, you know, kind of towards the middle of the year, the practices can get kind of difficult because everyone's just kind of stressing on you, like, we have to do great at all these competitions, so it can get a little stressful. It's very prestigious to be in jazz because it's like the legacy that's kind of left behind by years past. You know, how many times the school has won state jazz. It's a great feeling to be a part of the Jazz One.
Wish the jazz band luck this year. From Starcast, this is Elizabeth Riva, signing off.
The jazz band aren't the only ones around here playing a different tune. The new Hunt Elementary School is set to be run in a more unorthodox way.
Hunt Elementary will become an A-plus specialty school starting this year. Specialty schools are free public schools that integrate art into all subjects. A-plus specialty stands for Art Plus Academics. These schools have been proven to heighten academic excellence all around. Hunt Elementary is a North High feeder school, the first Sioux City elementary school to make this change.
The purpose of the change here at Hunt is to get our students engaged in their learning and using the arts to help with our language arts, math, science, social studies.
Ms. Cox, a consulting teacher, gives us more details.
The hands-on learning with art, music, dance, and drama will help them to learn how to incorporate everything into one.
This is a big change for Hunt and for the students. This is Kelsey Dill reporting for Starcast.
This Thursday, the West High track team is hosting a winter mixer from 7 to 9:30. There will be cookies, punch, dancing, an ugly sweater contest, and more holiday fun. All North, East, and West High students are invited. It costs $5 to get in, and you must have your student ID with you. Well, that's all we have for this episode. Have a Merry Christmas, and as always, keep it real, Northside.